For my movement analysis, we will be looking at the activity of dusting. Dusting is an important activity to me because I am a personal assistant for a family in Rochester, so I spend a lot of time cleaning their home. The act of dusting fits into the home establishment and management section of instrumental activities of daily living in the occupational therapy practice framework. For this video, we will be looking at the task of dusting under a picture frame. Here, I am in the stance phase. I am at an appropriate distance from the desk in a static balanced position with the duster and picture frame within reach. I then move into the preparatory phase. The preparatory phase is considered the wind-up, and it is where the muscles are prepared to generate force and momentum. During this phase, I move into the optimal position to begin lifting the picture frame and swiping the duster. Now the movement phase starts. This is where the acceleration and motion of the task occurs. When I begin to swipe the duster back towards the right side, this is when the follow-through phase occurs. The velocity of the movements decrease as the body segments prepare to stop motion. Lastly is the recovery phase, where the body begins to regain balance and positioning to fully stop motion and start another movement. Looking at the stance phase, both of my shoulders are internally rotated and adducted. My elbows are slightly flexed due to the natural carrying angle that results from cubitus valgus. Both of my forearms are slightly pronated. Both of my thumbs show palmar abduction at the CMC joints and are flexed at the IP joint. Digits 2 through 5 on both hands are flexed at the MP, PIP, and DIP joints. My head is in the neutral position looking forward. In the preparatory phase, my head flexes to look down at the table. Both of my shoulders and elbows flex, and then there is elbow extension so I can comfortably reach the picture frame and duster. My shoulders also externally rotate to neutral. Both forearms supinate to the neutral position. My left wrist slightly radial deviates, and my right wrist slightly ulnarily deviates, and both wrists extend. The thumb MP joints are extended, and the right hand thumb IP joint is hyperextended. My right hand digits 2 through 5 extend at the MP joints to prepare to grasp the duster, and then flex at the MP, PIP, and DIP joints to grasp it. My left hand extends at the MP, PIP, and DIP joints on digits 2 through 5 to prepare to grasp the picture frame, and then the 2 through 5 MP joints flex to grasp it. The thumb CMC joints palmarily abduct and then adduct to grasp the objects. During the movement phase, my right shoulder abducts, internally rotates, and horizontally adducts to move the duster across the table under the picture frame. My left shoulder extends slightly when lifting the picture frame. My left elbow flexes and the left wrist shows ulnar deviation to the neutral position. All finger positions remain the same. During the follow-through phase, the right shoulder adducts, externally rotates, and horizontally abducts to neutral when swiping the duster to the right. My left shoulder slightly flexes when placing the picture frame back down on the table, and my left elbow slightly extends. The left wrist slightly radially deviates. Again, all finger positions remain the same. In the recovery phase, my head extends to neutral as well as both shoulders. Both shoulders also internally rotate to their resting position. We see elbow extension back to the resting position where they are slightly flexed due to the natural carrying angle that results from cubitus valgus. The wrists pronate and flex to the resting position. The left wrist shows ulnar deviation to neutral and the right wrist shows radial deviation to neutral. The thumbs show palmar abduction at the CMC joints to release the objects and then palmar adduction back to their resting position. Both thumb IP joints show flexion and no movement at the MP joint. On the right hand, digits 2 through 5 extend at the MP, PIP, and DIP joints to release the duster and then flex to their resting position. On the left hand, the MP joints of digits 2 through 5 extend to release the picture frame, and then the MP, PIP, and DIP joints all flex to their resting positions.